This is every single Lego set that Lego.com has confirmed is retiring in 2024. We're going to look at each theme and we're going to dive right in. You ready? Here we go. Lego fans, welcome to Jake's Bricks. My name is Jake, and I'm just a dad that loves to buy, sell, build, and invest in Lego sets, and I talk about all of those things right here. Today we're diving into the confirmed list of every single Lego set. I think over 400 Lego sets that are retiring here in the year 2024. I scoured every single Lego.com website from every single country to compile this list. So you're going to see on the US website, there's only like 50 sets that are marked retiring soon. But if you used all the data from all of their .coms at all of their countries, this is the full compiled list of every single Lego set that has been marked retiring soon at one of the countries. Let's waste no more time. Let's jump into every single Lego set retiring in 2024. All right, for Lego architecture, the sets that are retiring this year are the Taj Mahal right here. That set is headed out in 2024, and the Singapore is headed out. Those are the only two architecture sets that are headed out this year. Looking at the Lego art theme, we have 3 different art sets that are retiring. The modern art set is headed out this year for $50. The Amazing Spider-Man set is actually retiring this year, which I believe has only been on the market for just under a year. So that's a surprise a little bit. And then the Fauna Macaw Parrots collection, that set is headed out this year. All right, looking at the Batman theme, the gigantic Batman tumbler, which is effectively a remake from the older one from the early 2010s. That set's actually retiring this year. So the Batman tumbler is headed out. Bat Cycle, the Technic version, that one is retiring. The Batman versus Joker Chase is headed out. Looks like the Batcave Shadow Box is already out of stock, and it is also retiring this year. The Batman buildable figure headed out here in 2024. I believe the Batman Pursuit, this little 4+ set, is retiring. The Batwing Batman versus Joker retiring this year. The Batcave with Batgirl, this is a 4+ set as well. Those are the Batman sets that are headed out in 2024. Okay, why don't we look at the BrickhHeadz sets that are retiring this year. The Gandalf the Grey and Balrog BrickhHeadz set is headed out. That one's also out of stock at Lego.com here in the US. Aragorn versus Arwen is retiring. The Tusken Raiders headed out. Frodo and Gollum also retiring in 2024. Cruella, Maleficent, Moana, and Merida. I originally had Eevee and Wally as my number one set that's retiring here in 2024. I had some intel outside of some of the online lists that said it was retiring. I still have that intel, and it says that it is currently on a list, but I'm nervous that that has been adjusted unbeknownst to me. So this has not been confirmed on Lego.com at this point, so I'm hesitant to pick up this specific Lego set, but if it does disappear, it might disappear into the dark of night, and we might miss it. So I'm not sure, this is a question mark, but it has not been confirmed just quite yet. All right, looking at BrickhHeadz Harry Potter sets, Kingsley Shacklebot and Nymphadora is retiring. Draco Malfoy and Cedric, and then Harry Potter and Cho Chang all headed out in 2024. And all the Sonic BrickhHeadz are headed out, which includes Miles Prower, and then we've got Sonic the Hedgehog, we've got the Spring Festival Mickey Mouse is retiring, Sonic the Hedgehog, Knuckles, and Shadow is retiring this year. The Prisoner of Azkaban multi-pack Harry Potter figures are headed out. The Phantom Menace figs are headed out this year. I believe Legolas and Gimli are also retiring, and then the last of the set is Joy, Sadness, and Anxiety. All of those BrickhHeadz are retiring this year, so grab them while you still can. We have nearly 40 Lego City sets that are retiring, so let's go through those rapid fire. The Tractor is retiring, the Holiday Camper Van is retiring, Train Station is retiring, the Freight Train is retiring, the Police Station Chase, the Fire Station and Fire Truck, those are 2 4+ sets that are retiring, the Police Training Academy, the Police Bike Car Chase, the Electric Sports Car, the Custom Car Garage, the 4x4 Off-Roader Adventures, the Gaming Tournament Truck, the Recycling Truck, the Penguin Slushy Van, the Monster Truck Race, the Modified Race Cars, and the Combo Race Pack, the Arctic Explorer Truck and Mobile Lab, the Deep Sea Explorer Submarine, the Explorer Diving Boat, Streetscape Park, and Apartment Building retiring. The Arctic Explorer Snowmobile, the Ice Cream Shop are retiring. The big Downtown City set is retiring, over 2,000 pieces for a city set, which is pretty huge. The Ski and Climbing Center, pretty cool set actually. I love the playability of that one. The Fire Rescue Motorcycle, the Emergency Ambulance and Snowboarder. The Green Race Car is retiring. The Police Speedboat and Crook's Hideout, the Emergency Rescue Helicopter. The Space Construction Mech, the Command Rover and Crane Loader. The Space Explorers Pack, and of course, like each year, the Advent Calendar for that calendar year will retire. There you go, there's almost 40 city sets that are retiring this year. Let's jump over to Lego Classic. The Medium and the large creative brick boxes have been on the market since 2015. Over 9 years, and they're retiring. I'm sure they're going to fill them with something else, but both of those sets are retiring this year. The creative transparent bricks are retiring. The creative monsters are retiring. The Fantasy Universe Ultra Pack with 1,800 pieces is retiring. The Party Box, the Neon Fun, and the Pastel Fun. The Lots of Bricks and the Creative Color Fun are the last two of the classic sets that are retiring this year. We've got 16 Creator 3-in-1 sets that are retiring here in 2024. The Deep Sea Creatures, the Medieval Castles retiring, the Fantasy Forest Creatures, the Super Robot, the Supersonic Jet, and the White Rabbit are all retiring. The Birdhouse, the Vintage Motorcycle are retiring. The Beach Camper Van is retiring. The Exotic Pink Parrot is retiring. Not the Exotic Parrot. There are two different versions. The pink one is retiring. And the large Creator 3-in-1 Main Street is retiring. So that's all the Creator 3-in-1 sets that are retiring in 2024. We've got over 25 Lego Disney sets that are retiring this year. There's going to be some BrickhHeadz mixed in that we've already mentioned, but I'll try to capture those along the way. Starting it off, Cinderella and Prince Charming's Castle retiring this year. The Ultimate Adventure Castle, it's a pretty big set, retiring in 2024. Aurora's Castle, it's a 4+ set. Princess Enchanted Journey retiring, and Twirling Rapunzel. Moana's Wayfinding Boat, the 100th Celebration BrickhHeadz have already retired. Peter Pan and Wendy's Storybook Adventure is retiring. The Disney Princess Creative Castles, and then of course both these BrickhHeadz, which we already mentioned, are retiring. The Disney Celebration Train, I think some of these Duplo sets are retiring. I'll get to those later. But the Little Mermaid Clamshell is retiring, and the Disney Duos are retiring. The Villain Icons, Ariel's Treasure Chest, and the 100 Years of Disney Animation Icons are all retiring. The Enchanted Treehouse and Peter Pan's and Wendy's Flight Over London are retiring. Luckily, the Hocus Pocus sticking around for another year. Anna and Elsa's Magical Carousel and Asha's Cottage are both retiring. Asha in the City of Rosas, King Magnifico's Castle, and the Mini Disney Palace of Agrabah. Elsa's Frozen Treats, Belle's Storytime Horse Carriage, and the Spring Festival Mickey, which we already mentioned. Rapunzel's Tower and the Snuggly Duckling is retiring. Mirabelle's Photo Frame and Jewelry Box. And then, of course, the Disney Advent Calendar is out this year. That's all from Disney. Let's jump over to DreamZZZ. We've got 15 Dream sets that are retiring. Crocodile Car, Stable of Dream Creatures, Grim Keeper, the Cage Monster, Izzy and Buchu the Bunny, Pegasus the Flying Horse, and Mr. Oz's Space Bus. Mrs. Castillo's Turtle Van, the Fantastical Treehouse, and the Nightmare Shark Ship. Mateo and Z-Blob the Robot, Dream Village, and Mateo's Off-Road Car. The Sandman's Tower, Zoe and Zian the Cat Owl, Izzy's Narwhal Hot Air Balloon. And Mr. Oz's Space Car is the last of the Dream sets retiring in 2024. Jumping over to Lego Duplo, we've got the Steam Train retiring this year, already out of stock. The Train Bridge and Tracks. The Train Tracks retiring this year. The Cargo Train is retiring. The Heart Box is retiring. Full transparency, I have no information on these Lego Education Duplo packs. So not sure if any 4 of these are, but not sure why you would buy them unless you're in education. The Police Station and Helicopter. This is a surprise, and I don't really understand how they're going to replace it, but the Duplo Green Building Base Plate is retiring. I'm guessing that they're going to replace it with paper packaging with a new set number. But if you need to stock up on green base plates, maybe this is your last chance to get one. The Wild Animals of Africa are retiring. The Wild Animals of the World, I believe Santa's Gingerbread retired last year, and then the Family House on Wheels is retired. The Alphabet Town, Spider-Man's House, and the Construction Site are all retiring. Lightning McQueen and Mater's Car Wash Fun, the Wind Turbine and Electric Car, and the Organic Market. The Fruit and Vegetable Tractor, the Organic Garden, and the Growing Carrot. The Disney 3-in-1 Magical Castle and the Water Park are retiring this year. The Dream Playground, the Life at Daycare Center, and the Camping Adventure all headed out. The Bus Ride and the Recycling Truck are retiring. That's all for Duplo. Let's jump over to Friends. We've got over 40 Lego Friends sets that are retiring this year. Kicking it off, we've got Leanne's room retiring and Aaliyah's room retiring. Nova's room, the Heart Lake Downtown Diner, and Paisley's house are retiring. The Dog Rescue Bike, Leo's room, and the Heart Lake International School. The Dog Rescue Center, the Mobile Tiny House, and Autumn's house. Heart Lake City Bus, Beach Buggy Fun, the Sea Rescue Plane, the Sea Rescue Center, and the Sea Rescue Boat. Autumn's Stable, Pancake Shop, Newsroom Van all headed out. Sports Center, the Beach Amusement Park, and the Heart Lake Community Kitchen. The horse training and the botanical garden are headed out. The Igloo Holiday Adventure, Holiday Ski Slope and Cafe, and Heart Lake Music Talent Show. The Farm Animal Vet Clinic, the Electric Car and Charger, I feel like I already mentioned this one, showed up on this page again, Heart Lake City Music Talent Show. The Pet Adoption Day, the Heart Lake City Hospital Ambulance, Autumn's Baby Cowshed, the Mars Space Base and Rocket, along with the Hot Dog Food Truck, the Popstar Music Tour Bus, the Cat Playground Adventure, and the Farm Animal Sanctuary. The Heart Lake City Research Rover and the Heart Lake City Preschool are both retiring. And of course, we've got the Friends Advent Calendar here in 2024. There you go. There's a look at all the Friends sets retiring this year. Why don't we take a look at Gabby's Dollhouse? If you are a Gabby's Dollhouse fan, we've got 3 sets that are retiring here this year. That is Kitty Fairy's Garden Party, headed out. Gabby and Mercat's Ship and Spa. And then Bakey with Cakey Fun is the third of the Gabby's Dollhouse sets headed out this year. Hey LEGO fans, before I continue, I just want to stop here for a second. Several of you have asked me if I'm ever going to be opening up any sort of LEGO Jake's Bricks subscription. And to be honest, I pushed that off for a long time. Felt weird to me for a long time. But I have. I've recently opened up subscriptions over at district.net/jakesbricks. There are 2 different tier levels. One, if you just want to contribute at $5 a month to produce content and to have an exclusive chat channel where we talk about LEGO collecting and LEGO investing. And then I've got a second tier at $15 a month. So you have been asking, I decided to make it live. You do not have to participate, but if you love to support all the content here at Jake's Bricks here on YouTube, TikTok, and other platforms, I would greatly appreciate it. And becoming a subscriber helps me produce more content and allows you to have some exclusive content as well. So would love for you to come join me over at District. If you don't want to subscribe, that's so fine. You should still become a member for free. Engage in chat channels, sell LEGO sets, enter the giveaways. Got a bunch of giveaways running right now. But you're done with me yapping here. Let's continue on with our retiring list. We have got 15 Harry Potter sets that are retiring this year. The Hogwarts Chamber of Secrets, the Shrieking Shack and Whomping Willow, Dumbledore's Office, the gigantic Hogwarts Express Collector's Train, headed out here in 2024. The Room of Requirement, the Tri-Wizard Tournament, the Black Lake, and the Diagon Alley Weasley's Wizard Wheezes are all headed out in 2024. The Quidditch Trunk is retiring. The Battle of Hogwarts, of course we mentioned these BrickhHeadz sets, and the Expecto Patronum headed out. These 2 BrickhHeadz again are headed out. The Prisoner of Azkaban figures again. The Forbidden Forest Magical Creatures. And the last set is the Harry Potter 2024 Advent Calendar. That's it for Harry Potter. Let's jump over to icons. We've got 9 LEGO icon sets that are retiring this year. The first is the Ghostbusters Echo 1. That's headed out, been on the market for 4 or 5 years. And the NASA Space Shuttle Discovery is retiring. Titanic and Boutique Hotel are still sticking around, so you can have a chance to pick up those. And the Loop Coaster is on its way out. $400 set. The last chance to pick it up if you want to add that to your cityscape and the like. The Chevy Camaro and the Atari 2600 are both retiring this year. That goes with the Holiday Main Street is the Winter Village set that's retiring. The Dried Flower Centerpiece. The callback to the 1980s is the Eldorado Fortress that is retiring. And then the last set from the Icons line that is retiring is the Classic Corvette. Next up, Ideas. 10, count them, 10 Ideas sets are retiring, and finally the Treehouse is on its way out. Same for the Typewriter. The Fender Stratocaster, the Sonic the Hedgehog Ideas set is on its way out. The Globe is gone as well. Jazz Quartet, and of course the Office, which is already sold out on Lego.com, is on its way out. I'm a big fan of this set. The A-Frame Cabin is retiring, so same with the BTS Dynamite set. And the last set retiring from the Ideas line is the Tales of the Space Age. Every single set from the LEGO Indiana Jones line is headed out this year. That includes the Escape from the Lost Temple, also the Fighter Plane Chase, and the Temple of the Golden Idol. We're losing 8 Jurassic World sets this year. Those sets include the, man, I'm going to butcher, I always butcher these names, the Pyroraptor and Dilophosaurus Transport. The T-Rex Dinosaur Breakout set is headed out. And then I believe Blue and Beta Velociraptor Capture and the Gigantosaurus and Therizinosaurus Attack. The Visitor Center T-Rex Raptor Attack is going. The Brachiosaurus Discovery, the Triceratops Research, and the Dilophosaurus Ambush are all going. That's all from Jurassic World. Next up, we have some miscellaneous Lego exclusive other category Lego sets, and I'll highlight those right now. The first set that's going is the Beijing postcard. Also the Australia postcard. The Icons of Play, I believe that's the US Women's National Team set, is retiring this year. The Alien Planet Habitat set, and then the Alien Pack set, which I've literally never seen these sets in my life. I think they're Lego store exclusive, but those are both retiring. This Chinese New Year set, Carousel Ride, is retiring this year. And then one set that's actually not listed on Lego.com here in the US, but I believe is a Lego store exclusive, is the 40574 Lego brand store buildable set. I think it's like a $25 set. And I couldn't find it if you searched it right now. 40574, nothing comes up. So I know you can buy it in the store. I've seen it in the store before, but that set is retiring this year as well. I think we've got like 16 or 17 Minecraft sets that are retiring this year. That includes the Abandoned Mine, the Mushroom House, the Fox Lodge, the Skeleton Dragon, all headed out this year. The End Arena, the Panda Haven, the Frozen Peaks, all going. The Bee Cottage, the Swamp Adventure, the Deep Dark Battle, the Sword Outpost, the Pumpkin Farm, the Crafting Box 4.0, the Oxalotl House, the Iron Golem Fortress, the Animal Sanctuary, and the Devour Showdown are all sets that are retiring here in 2024 from the Minecraft line. If anyone out there cares about Monkie Kid, we've got several sets from that line that are retiring. Let me show you what they are. The City of Lanterns, the Mize Dragon, the Yellow Tusk Elephant, the Monkie Kid's Team Hideout, the Monkie Kid's Combi Mech, and Monkey King Ultra Mech, Monkie Kid's Cloud Airship, the Mighty Azure Lion and Maze Guardian Dragon, the Dragon of East Palace, the Creative Vehicles, and Maze Dragon Mech. All of the Monkie Kid sets that are retiring this year. Next up are the 20 plus Ninjago sets that are retiring this year, including the gigantic Ninjago City Gardens, Lloyd's Ninja Street Bike, Kai's Ninja Race Evo, Kai's Mech Rider Evo, Cole's Earth Dragon Evo, the Creative Ninja Brick Box, Naya's Water Dragon Evo, Jay's Titan Mech, Naya's Water Dragon Evo, Deja Vu, Jay's Lightning Jet Evo, Naya and Arin's Baby Dragon Battle, Kai and Ra's Car and Bike Battle, Imperium Dragon Hunter Hound, Zane's Dragon Power Spinjitzu Race Car, Heatwave Transforming Lava Dragon, Sora's Transforming Mech Bike Racer, the Elemental Dragon vs. Empress Mech, Destiny's Bounty Race Against Time, Lloyd and Arin's Ninja Team Mechs, Temple of the Dragon Energy Cores, Arin's Rising Dragon Strike, Naya's Rising Dragon Strike, Kai's Rising Dragon Strike, and Lloyd's Elemental Power Mech. Those are all the Ninjago sets retiring in 2024. Next up, we're looking at some seasonal sets that are retiring or classified as seasonal. I don't really know how they get that classification. That includes the Piñata, the Bird's Nest, the Birthday Cake, the Jade Rabbit, the Nutcracker, the Gingerbread Ornaments, the Auspicious Dragon, the Family Reunion Celebration, and I think that's it for the seasonal or classified seasonal sets that are retiring this year. Time now to look at our 8 Speed Champion sets that are retiring this year, including the Lotus Evija, I think is how you say it, the 1970 Ferrari 512M, and the Mercedes-AMG F1 W12 E-Performance and Mercedes-AMG Project 1. That is a mouthful. The Lamborghini Countach and the Ferrari 812 Competizione, the Porsche 963, the McLaren Solus GT and McLaren F1 LM, and the Pagani Utopia are all retiring. And that is it for all of our Speed Champion sets. But of course, half of you are only here because you want to see which Star Wars sets are retiring. So welcome. The time has finally arrived to look at the, I think, 23 or 24 Star Wars sets retiring in 2024. The first is the smaller version of the Millennium Falcon. That's the $170 version, currently on back order at Shop at Home in the US. The Mos Eisley Cantina is currently sold out at Lego.com in the US. The R2-D2 UCS version is headed out. The gigantic UCS AT-AT retiring here in 2024. The UCS Luke Skywalker's Land Speeder. That is 3 UCS sets that are retiring here in 2024. Boba Fett's Starship Microfighter. Of course, we already mentioned the Tusken Raider BrickhHeadz. The Princess Leia Boushh helmet. Commander Cody is actually retiring. Don't think Captain Rex is, though. The Mandalorian N1 Starfighter Microfighter is out. The Pirate Snubfighter also headed out. The Spider Tank, the Endor Speeder Chase Diorama, and the Emperor's Throne Room Diorama all retiring this year. The Mandalorian Fang Fighter versus TIE Interceptor and the Tanu Jedi Temple both retiring. The New Republic E-Wing versus Shinhati Starfighter, and the ugliest set I think ever is the Chewbacca, also retiring. The Stormtrooper mech, the Darth Vader mech, and the Boba Fett mech, the Yavin 4 Rebel base, and the 332nd Ahsoka's Clone Trooper Battle Pack. All of those headed out. Of course, we've already mentioned it, but the Phantom Menace BrickhHeadz set's retiring. And like every advent calendar, the Star Wars advent calendar will be retired at the end of the year. We have nearly 30 Marvel superhero sets that are retiring this year. That includes the I Am Groot set, the Hulk vs. Rhino 4+ set, the Nano Gauntlet, the already sold out Sanctum Sanctorum, the Spider-Man figure, the enormous Hulkbuster, both of these Black Panther sets retired last year, the Rocket Mech armor, the Ghost Rider mech and bike, and the Miles Morales vs. Morbius sets, the Hulkbuster, the Battle of Wakanda, the Avengers Quinjet, the Ant-Man construction figure, Team Spidey's mobile headquarters and Baby Rocket ship, Star-Lord's helmet, the $200 Captain America shield, the Hoopty, the Wolverine's adamantium claws, the Iron Man Hulkbuster vs. Thanos, and Captain America's construction figure all going. The Wolverine construction figure, the Black Widow and Captain America motorcycles, the Endgame final battle. We already mentioned the Amazing Spider-Man, the Venomized Groot is going, Spidey vs. Green Goblin, the Drill Spinner vehicle, and of course the Spider-Man Advent Calendar, all retiring in 2024. Moving on over to Super Mario. We've got the Nintendo Entertainment System set is retiring this year, so this is your last chance to pick it up. And it's $216 with a LEGO Insider's price at Shop at Home US, so that's cool. Peach's Castle expansion set is retiring. Peach's Garden Balloon Ride and the Donkey Kong Treehouse. Larry and Morton's Airships. Picnic at Mario's House. Dixie Kong's Jungle Jam expansion sets all retiring. Dry Bowser Castle Battle, Rambi the Rhino, and the Diddy Kong's Mine Cart all retiring. Nabbit at Toad's Shop and the Penguin Family Snow Adventure. Dory's Sunken Shipwreck Adventure, Yoshi's Excellent Forest expansion set. And I believe that would do it for all the Super Mario sets retiring this year. I believe we have 13 Technic sets going this year, including the Porsche 911 RSR, which has been on the market for, I think, forever. So that one's actually going this year. The Ford Mustang Shelby GT500, the John Deere 9620R four-wheel drive tractor, the Airbus H175 rescue helicopter, the Monster Jam Dragon, the Snow Groomer, and the Monster Jam Monster Mutt Dalmatian, all retiring. The dump truck, the Firefighter aircraft is retiring. We already mentioned the Batman Bat Cycle, the NASCAR Next Gen Chevy Camaro ZL1. The Bugatti Bolide Agile Blue is actually retiring, not the yellow version, the blue version. And lastly is the John Deere 948L-2 Skidder. Those are all the Technic sets retiring in 2024. Well, there you go. Every single LEGO set that Lego.com has confirmed is retiring here in 2024. There are probably a few sets that should be on the list that are not there, or ones that I mentioned that you were surprised to hear. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, because I love helping you as a collector or a LEGO investor fund your LEGO building hobby through LEGO investing. Y'all, it's Jake from Jake's Bricks signing off. We'll see you guys.